Hey everybody, what's up? Rich Delgado here, your friendly neighborhood home inspector. We're here at a house in Manorville, and I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the things that we look at, some of the things we check for, and that way you'll be more prepared when you're ready for your home inspection or for your first walkthrough. All right, so we're over here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at this wall. We're gonna start from the top to the bottom. What you wanna look at is the soffit over there, making sure that all those pieces are complete. We're all gonna take a look at the roof, but we'll look at that later. We're gonna look at the wall and making sure that the wall is in good conditions, that there's no water stains, that there's no type of damage there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down and we're gonna look at your foundation, making sure there's no big cracks, nothing that's gonna get that water in. And finally, we're gonna look at your landscaping, making sure that all the water is seeping away from the house and not going towards the house. So there's some of the important things that we're gonna look around in the exterior of the home. All right, here we up on the roof. Roof is looking good. We're making sure that the condition of the shingles are good. We're not missing any shingles, so that's looking really good. And then what we want to do is we want to take a look at some of your venting that's going on, making sure that a lot of the flashing is put on the proper way and that it's sitting flat over there. We're also looking at your drainage over here. As you can see, they're going to need to clean out these leaves, but that's something that you would normally do on your regular home maintenance, once or twice a year anyways. All right, now we're gonna move to the inside. But before we do, we're gonna lay down a mat and we're gonna make sure that we keep the inside clean. We're gonna wear our indoor shoes or we can put on our bags, but either way, we wanna make sure that we're respecting the home and that we're respecting the homeowners as well. Home inspector's gonna walk into your home and he's gonna have an arsenal of tools. Most likely he's gonna have a spotlight or a headlamp. He's gonna have a moisture meter to make sure that if he finds any type of water spots, that he's testing that and making sure that they're not currently wet. Good old screwdriver, of course, for everything. I got one that's got a bunch of different adjustments. Electrical tester, making sure that we're testing all of the outlets and making sure that the GFIs and AFCIs are working properly. Thermal scan gun, making sure that any type of watermarks or any type of moisture damage isn't current, or also making sure that the heat is proper, or also making sure that your electric is working right. And we also got a razor, just in case we got to get into things and we got to move away some of the paint. So these are going to be some of the tools that your home inspector is going to have. Okay, so here we're going to take a look at the electrical panel and just explain a few of the things that we're taking a look at, making sure your safety is proper in the electrical panel. What I look at, I want to make sure that all of the wires are matching up to the breakers. What you don't want to do is you don't want to oversize the breakers. These wires all have a certain amperage rating, so you want to make sure that your amperage rating is matching up to the breaker and you're not putting an oversized breaker on there. What a lot of people like to do is, if they have a breaker that's constantly going off, they like to just say, oh, okay, well, if I got a 20 amp breaker there, I could put a 30 amp breaker in there and that'll fix my problem. But what they don't understand is that this wire is only rated to be at that 20 amps. So your wire will burn up before the breaker will go off. So it's very important for you guys to remember that. Also, what you want to look at is your amperage here. This is what's coming into your house, okay? You have 150 amps here. You have your grounding that's going on over here. And this is your neutral that's going on here. So you see a different bus bar going, you see different cables going into over here where the neutral is at, and then you'll see all of your grounding going into where the ground is at. So that's very important for you to check that over here. All right, so those are just some of the things that we inspect during the home inspection. Please stay tuned for my up and coming series where we're gonna go more in depth into the home inspection process and get more detailed into what Pillar to Post has to offer. We do things a little bit differently here at Pillar to Post. We offer 360 virtual tours, drone assessments, we offer estimates, as well as water quality testing and radon testing and much, much more. So stay tuned for those as we dive deep into those products and into what we look at do a thorough inspection. Thank you once again. It's Rich Delgado, Pillar to Post, and Dream Select Realty. Have a great day.